Hi, I'm Miles, and I'm presenting on Coprinellus micaceus, also known as mica cap, shiny cap, and glistening inky cap. It is most commonly called the mica cap, which is due to the small white granules on the mushroom's cap when it's young. You can see these small white granules on these caps here, these little tiny white specks, and these resemble the mineral mica, which is why it's called the mica cap. Mica caps grow in dense clusters on hardwood stumps, buried roots, and other various organic debris. They are not very picky. I took this picture here, and these mica caps were growing at the base of a tree, and they could be growing from buried roots or any of the various organic debris that just falls right to the base of that tree. You got leaves there, you got branches, little bits of bark. There's a lot there that it could be coming from. And mica caps grow in North America, parts of South America, Australia, and Asia. The mushroom cap grows up to 3 centimeters in diameter and has radial grooves. It is yellow when young and darkens in color as the mushroom ages. The spores are black. The stem is hollow, white, 2 to 8 centimeters long, and 3 to 6 centimeters thick. It is fairly smooth and fibrous. When I first found mica caps near my house, they looked like a bunch of yellow globs next to each other. They were so tightly clustered that I couldn't see the white stems under the caps. And you can see that in this image here. These mica caps are so clustered together that the stems are just completely hidden by the caps. You can see it over here where they're more spacious. The stems are visible, but not over here, and that looked strange to me when I initially found them. When the mica cap ages, the cap becomes a dark brown color and unfurls. Mica caps are hygrophonous, meaning they change color based on how hydrated they are. This drastic change in appearance as the mushroom ages is what first interested me about this mushroom. Since mica caps are inky caps, they undergo a process called autodigestion. Autodigestion is the process in which the gills of a mushroom dissolve into a black inky liquid, like seen in this image here, that you can really see them just dripping down into a liquid right there. Mica caps autodigest within a couple hours of being picked. They are no longer edible once liquefied, so it's best to eat them quickly. Cooking stops the process of autodigestion, so if you want to eat them, you gotta cook them, just like most mushrooms. Gills autodigest from the bottom up, which leaves the mature spores in an ideal position to be picked up by the wind. There are a few similar species to the mica cap, including Coprinellus bisporus. Bisporus refers to the basidia, including 2 spores, unlike the mica cap, which basidia has 4 spores. This mushroom is nearly identical except lacks the white granules on the cap. The mushroom species Coprinellus truncorum is visually identical and can only be distinguished with microscopy. Some people believe a lot of Coprinellus micaceus identifications are actually Coprinellus truncorum, particularly in North America and Africa. I very well could have found a Coprinellus truncorum when I thought I found a Coprinellus micaceus, but I didn't do any microscopy, so I don't know what the spores looked like, which is the distinguishing factor between these two mushrooms. Some other details are mica caps grow year-round in the Pacific Northwest, but most abundantly in spring and fall. I happen to find mine in fall. They are saprobic, meaning they break down plant nutrients and put them back into the soil. They are edible, but not a popular edible mushroom. I read that they are good in omelets and rich in potassium, but generally have a bland flavor. They don't seem to be under any threat of extinction due to climate change or any other factors, and they are pretty tough and often found in polluted areas like along busy roads. But if you find them there, you shouldn't eat them. Thank you for watching my presentation on mica caps.